And we are live.
Already, hashtag Pandora X Doopy. Right off the fucking bat. Here we go.
Why not? Doopy's a lovely lady.
She's my lesbian.
Yeah, just you, Doopy, and Ladybot. About that?
No, Ladybug betrayed me,
Oh, what'd she do?
and she won't be my lesbian.
Aww. Ladybot's such a good homo.
Yeah, potatoes homo.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter, I have Doopy.
So salacious.
I'm upset with you, with all of you. I don't have enough Pandora X Doopy fan art.
Yeah, we could use more of that. More lesbos. I mean, I'm good at laying down the pipe and all, but you know, lesbos needs love too. Ah. Now I'm getting the pipe laid on me. Knock it off.
You thought there were no mods?
Man, I gotta work on my fucking parry
Is that
skills.
what you thought?
Oh, boy. Ah. Oh, yeah. Time trial. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't know how the audio balance is. I kind of fudge things up here, but that's okay. Yeah, if you take a gander at it, that could help me
Actually,
out.
hold on, let me check.
Because for all I know, it's right on the money.
Hold on. I'm checking.
Thank you, sweetie. You're full of money. Gimme.
Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Yeah,
2.
1, 2. Test-a-roo. Should have done this earlier. Blame it on me.
Coulda, but you didn't.
Nope. I'm full of regret. And sauces.
I'm full of pizza.
Damn straight. Pizza girl.
Okay.
Anyhow. Philip Crest says it's good. It's probably fine. You know, you look at the waveform.
I loaded a bit too much.
Well, when you said test, you were speaking in a low voice.
Well, I'll just do this then. This should be fine.
Sounds good.
Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Woof. Everyone from very petite and silent to almost ear-blastingly loud.
It's the only way to check. I have to destroy my voice again.
There you go. Kill, crush, destroy.
Crush, kill, destroy, swag.
You know, swag was fun because it came from a bunch of children who couldn't afford swag even if they wanted to work.
Isn't swag a pirate term?
Swagger,
yeah, it is.
maybe.
Swag is also the curtain drapes or something along those lines. Something to do with that.
Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. I will take more attack damage because I like punching people. Need to learn how to counter better, though.
Okay. Gonna lower my thing.
I'm gonna race. I'm the master racist. Let my people go!
Okay, so, can everyone in the chat hear me properly?
I'd say you're quite audible.
Of course I'm audible to you!
Ah, that was loud. Bumping you down 2 decibels.
Why did you bring me up? Leave me alone. Just stop. You can't fuck with stuff when I'm fucking with stuff.
I know.
You messed it up.
I know. Especially when I'm racing, because then I go into head-on collisions with cars.
No, I'm not good, because Hellbent is messing with my shit.
Now, never mind. I'm just gonna focus on killing people on motorcycles.
You focus on racing and killing, and I'll focus on the...
Works for me. You had to lower down the mixer on myself because I fucked myself here. I forgot that also. Never mind. Never mind. The more I talk about it, the worse it gets.
Yeah, so stop. Justin Dolphin, he does read the comments, but it's kind of hard to race and read at the same time, so that responsibility is mine now.
Yup. I have to be able to hear. I mean, I have to be able to... Look.
Edgy Sir Lame Lord, I count as 10 mods.
Yeah, I gotta keep my eyes on the road or else I will crash way more often. You saw what happened with that head-on collision. I took one tiny look up at OBS, then boom, I'm dead. Well, not dead, but near it. And this game has permadeath, so if I die, then that's it for this run. I'd like to get farther than level 6 this time. Maybe master the parry. See, here's a parry. Even that wasn't enough.
Ballista Bomber. Pandora, why is Hellbent so cool? Because I made him that way.
Yep.
One mystery guy. How are you today, Pandora? I'm doing fine. My tummy is full and I'm happy. I got to see one of my friends today that I haven't in a while. So yeah.
Nice to hear.
Chalky, I'm not only the queen, but I am the goddess.
No. I'm not going over that. Thank you very much. That was pretty fucking close. I don't know, like, in the back of my mind, I feel like there's people saying notice me, but I just can't be bothered to look over. It's weird how that happens. Surely nothing. I'm sure nobody's saying that.
Edgy Sir Lame Lord. Also, Pandora, I thought you hated me for some reason, and I got really nervous. I don't hate anyone at all. My anger is not hate.
All the people that she's hated, she's dealt with, so, yeah, nobody.
Excuse me. What?
Huh? What'd I say? Forget about it.
Huey plays. Pandora, what are your favorite colors and why? My favorite color is yellow because it looks cool.
My favorite color is white because it's the best color.
Batista Bomber, Pandora, do you consider yourself cooler than Hellbent? I don't consider myself cool at all.
I think
What's
she's
best,
too
Pandora?
cool for
What's
school.
it like to walk in a room knowing every woman and man wants your man? Makes me feel pretty good. Cause I got him. You did it. You missed your chance.
Yep.
Bitch.
Y'all had your chances and you done fucked up. Stop parrying me. Ah. Oh, and I didn't get the
My
health for
favorite
it.
type of movies, Skylar, are horror movies and comedies. Halisa Scalis is Pandora with Hellbent. I am his fiance.
Yup. I'm a lucky man.
How can someone be as cool as Pandora? Is it possible for a normal human to reach that level of coolness? Well, Sergio, I don't know.
Okay, that auto parry does have me slightly upset. Especially when you're fighting multiple people.
Batista, Pandora, what is your favorite animal? A fox or wolf? Just the canines in general.
Yeah, special. Oh my god! This one guy gets on me, and then the guy who auto parries gets on me, and there's not much I can do about that because if I try to parry, it parries the other one instead of him, and if I try to hit him, he parries it
Calvin
automatically.
Rodriguez asked, Hellbent, what is the best voice you have ever done?
Oh, probably this one. Do I get beef jerky or a hamburger?
Juan El Derpo, would you rather be able to fly or teleport? I'd rather be able to teleport because flying is overrating. And if you've ever heard of the theory or the story of every human wishes to fly, all angels want is to be man.
Yeah, flying has interesting qualities to it, but teleportation has so many more applications. You can't fly out of a vault. You know, you could try, but you'll probably just break your neck.
Chevy Roll asks, Hellbent, do you like cocks? The non-homo kind.
Yeah, I eat fried dicks every day. I mean, cocks, whatever. Oh, I'm fucking this up so bad. I like this game, though. It keeps you on your toes.
Vicar of Vortex, Pandora, what do you think of the wedding tail art I made for you two? That's self-explanatory. Did I put a like on it? Did I retweet it? If I did, that's your answer.
Easy as that.
Pandora, do you believe in God or not? I believe in a form of God. That's about it. My philosophy consists of truth and possibility.
I'm a skeptic to the point that I question everybody, so it makes everyone upset.
So Matroys asks, Pandora, how manly is Hellbent? Not very.
Aww.
No, he is pretty manly.
I like masculinity.
Superatomic Crix asks, Pandora, Spinosaurus or T-Rex? Sorry for the bad question. T-Rex.
You know, it's
because
got
the
tiny.
Spinosaurus in the movie isn't real. The real Spinosaurus is not as big as that. It's a Mario Time 52. Pandora and Hellbeck get triggered all the time. Oh my fucking god!
Only time I get triggered is when I'm pulling a trigger on a gun.
Sanjix Faron AMV asks, oh wait, Hellbent, you raped someone before. Yeah, he raped me.
Yep.
I said no, but he didn't listen.
I didn't
That's
listen.
what safe words are for.
It worked out in the end. Everybody was satisfied.
Enclave General, Pandora, if you had to kill Hellbent, how would you do it? By promptly putting a gun to my own head, saying I'm sorry, and pulling the trigger.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that'd do it.
Hellbent Pandora, are you in any fandoms? I don't know. Pandora, what color was the portal that you and Hellbent met up with? Being that I'm colorblind, I'm going to just assume orange.
Probably orange. I wasn't paying attention. I got sucked in through the back end. I didn't quite get to see it. I just kind of
Silent
flew
Dinosaur
through.
asks, question, what fruit or vegetable do you guys identify as? I am an eggplant, and Hellbent is a strawberry.
Yeah, I'd say tomato, but it's not quite the same color.
Pandora, what's your pet peeve? People asking me what my pet peeve is. You fucking faggot.
Oh, that's a good one. I'd say my pet peeve are people that ask redundant questions. I'd say my ultimate pet peeve is when somebody says, "Can I ask you a question?" Because you just asked a question, so you fucking used it up.
Emmy Sonic asks, Pandora, what is your zodiac sign? A crab or lobster? Or a monkey, depending on which zodiac you're using.
Yeah, I'm not.
Pandora, you guys still accepting organ donations? That's all I got left. Well, I need a new left eye, and Hellbent needs a new stomach, so yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Karen Mikulowski asks, Hellbent and Pandora, would you ever shoot a gun in real life? We both already have.
Yep. Ooh, I got a shotgun in the game now. Wait, who am I
Eddie Lane
chasing?
Lord, can I draw you guys as dinosaurs? If so, what kind of dinosaur would you like to be? I honestly don't know. Make one up. Just make sure that it can be identified as me, and I will love it. How long ago did you guys meet?
About
In
a
a
month.
faraway land long time ago.
Yeah. Long time
Pandora,
ago.
you gangster. I'm not gangster, I'm mafioso, bitch.
Ooh. Watch it. She'll put a head out on you. Or she'll execute the hit herself. Oh, I'm just sucking at this right now. Oof.
Helios Scalus, are you thinking of doing a face reveal? He'll be doing a face reveal at 100,000?
Yep, 100,000 subscribers when they give me the little placard.
If you keep asking, I'll make sure that he doesn't.
Yeah. You know, there's a button I can hit on here that will remove all my subscribers.
Idola Mega Spiritus. Pandora, are you happy that I got a... Hold on, lost the question. Are you happy that I got a voice acting job? Congratulations!
Yeah, congrats. Always good to see another person get into
Emerald
the gig.
Blizzard, Pandora, are you colorblind in real life? No! I only say it in almost every stream. I am not colorblind. It is all a facade.
Who would make
I cannot be trusted with the words that I say.
that up? That's like having an OC that's like
No,
handicapped.
Hellbent, I clearly am not colorblind in real life. I can identify my reds just fine.
Also, I'm a quadriplegic with HIV.
No, you're not.
Yep. Nope, it's canon.
Karma, Pandora, why does the whole Dolan crew sound severely depressed? Because we all are. We're all depressive fucks that don't know how to have fun. We hate each other all in real life, and none of us are actually friends. I mean, who needs friends?
I'm not depressed. I fucking love
Pandora, you
myself.
fabulous? No.
Oh, come
Pandora,
on.
what do you think about what happened in Italy? I have no idea what happened in Italy.
I mean, lots of stuff happens in Italy. Like, which specific
I'm
event?
British, not Italian. What do I care?
Well, I think that they need to give us all the pizza pies.
Hold on,
And
hold on. Taha Juanes asks, when are you going to announce the winner of the Legend of Pandora? This upcoming Saturday stream. Make sure to be there.
Yep, we will announce the winner live, and they will get a $20 key to one of their favorite
Is Hellbent
services.
gay? Yes, he is totally gay for me.
Yep, I'm gay for Pandora's sweet, juicy ass. Hot dog. I just bought a hot dog for like $100.
Hellbent is actually a 7-year-old Asian girl. Yep, and that makes me a pedophile. And a lesbian.
Not in Taiwan. I mean, the lesbian part maybe, but... Oh, this fucking asshole with the fucking auto...
Hashtag gay for Pandora. Enderlight says, Hellbent, I love you and Pandora. Aw, we love you too.
Oh, that's nice.
Or at least I do. I don't know about Hellbent. He's stingy with his love.
Yeah, I only got enough room for one person, and Pandora got all of it. Oh, I'm so fucking dead. I'm so fucking dead.
Pandora, what is your opinion on Battlefield 1? I want to shank people with my fucking bayonet.
That'll be fun. I don't think it'll be bad, but then again, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, all those weapons were used very rarely in World War I. So it's like, it's more like the battle of all the experimental weaponry, like they got it all in one place. Oh, I'm dead. This was truly the darkest timeline. It can only get better. I agree. I'm going to take another run at it. Yeah, I need a lot of practice to get good at this game, but I can see myself streaming this continuously.
It's Mario time. Hellbent, do you like my dick?
Yeah.
Because that's the only dick he likes.
I'll suck that eggplant long and hard and gobble down all of its nutrients.
Hellbent's a lesbian and Pandora's gay. I know you guys are triggered.
Man, it takes a lot to trigger me.
Pandora, Hellbent, can you tell me a good excuse if my boss asks me to come back to work? I died in a car accident. I can't come in, I'm sorry. Works every time.
I have AIDS.
Cool dude gaming, my niggas. Cool, dude.
Pretty cool. Yeah, my nigga.
Pretty kinky.
What is up, my nigga? Words you shouldn't say in that voice.
Super Mario fan, Pandora. Have you ever kicked Hellbent's ass before, or vice versa?
I mean,
physically, no. Emotionally, through video games, yes.
I mean, doesn't ass kicking have to like be something I didn't like though?
He enjoys it.
Yeah, that's part of why I like her.
Not
She
so
can do it
perfect. Are you
legitimately.
guys alive or dead?
That's an emo question.
I have a pulse.
I'm alive as fuck. And whoever says it, I'll fucking
Marshall
stab
Rice. Way to add the hard R.
him. The hard
Racist.
R. Oh. Well, I am horribly racist.
Skyward Man, the strong one. Pandora, can I bang you? Depends. Can Hellbent join? And who gets bottom?
Yeah, we'll double penetrate you if you want.
Yeah, you can do that.
She can break out the strap on, and I can just fucking ream your ass out raw until you have to go to a doctor. Or you know what, fisting ain't bad. We could double fist.
Rennie Walker. Anyway, if you guys were able to make a book, what would you guys name it? A Day in the Life of Pandora.
If you can
That's enough to give anyone fucking nightmares.
If you can read this book, you should kill yourself.
My book would be, you cannot read this book, and it would be in Braille. You can feel this book, but you can't read it.
Or another one could be like, you can't have this stuff, and just be pictures of stuff that most people aren't allowed to have. And then just be me enjoying it.
No. It says you can't have this stuff, and it's just a book full of child porn, and then they just, like, illegally bag his ass.
Oh, God. I think that would put me in even more trouble than that person. Oh, that would be a really funny joke. Like, wedge in child porn in between the pages to where it's glued. Yeah, nobody notices till it's too late. Then all those people get into play. It's like the Guy game. The Guy game, they had models and they didn't bother to like get release forms or anything. They just videotaped chicks like at a spring break thing.
Are you guys gay? No. Yes. All the offense taken. You fucking queer.
Anyways, to finish that Guy game thing, so they were doing this Guy game thing, taking pictures of girls and all that. One of them turned out to be 17. So after the game came out and that was figured out and the lawsuit happened, that game was designated as child pornography. So owning it was illegal, selling it was legal. All these game stores had to like destroy their copies, and if you had one, you're supposed to turn it in. And if they found evidence that you had it, they could come to your place and look for it. Although I don't think anybody got searched over it because it was just like one of those things. It was like, yeah, this is just barely on the line, but still.
Legna's in the house.
Legna!
My favorite man, baby.
He's an anime. I'm gonna go for long range melee this time. Let's give that a roll.
asks, how is everyone? I'm doing fine. I'm a bit hyper, but that's because I'm energetic and have a full tummy.
I like it when she's got a full tummy. Not in a weird feeder way, just in a genuine, I like seeing her happy way.
I get happy when my tummy is happy.
Mm-hmm. Of course, that's not why I let her eat the majority of the pizza. It's mostly because I can't keep up.
Okay.
By the time I'm done with 2 slices, she has the whole fucking thing down. In a survival situation, she would out-survive me simply because I couldn't devour what we have quick enough.
Kiwi plays, Pandora, what would you do if Hellbent died? Live on in his honor.
Yeah, that's the kind of answer I like to hear. Besides, I'm immortalized in these videos. I'll
Pandora,
always
how
be around.
tall are you? Well, Emerald Blizzard, I am 5'7".
Ooh.
I'm a shorty.
I like him short. Oh! Well, that's oncoming traffic for you.
Pandora, what do you say to make Hellbent scream on camera? What? Next question. Hellbent, do you have a senpai? If so, who?
Ooh, Senpai Doom Guy.
Ha.
Not only is it completely correct, but it also rhymes brilliantly.
SJ Junk Node, there are no bad questions.
Just stupid people.
I'll answer any question. Hellbent might not, but I don't blame him. Me,
Yeah, you saw what happened to Shima, for fuck's sake. It's ridiculous.
Pandora, how long have you been in the US? Almost the majority of my life. Kinda happens when you have a past to run from. That weird guy. What is the dumbest thing you've done with fireworks?
I don't know, I guess we
I
had...
don't think I ever did something dumb with the firework.
We had bottle rocket fights.
I think my most... Well, that's pretty dumb. But I think my most irresponsible thing with the firework was... I left it unattended. Ooh, I'm so bad. No, I've never done anything wrong with fireworks.
That's the other wrong thing we did with fireworks. We had bottle rocket fights. We accidentally set a field on fire. We let off a string of 250 M80s in the middle of the street at 5 a.m. and made everybody...
Philip Press, Pandora, how often do you put Hellbent and drag and pimp him out? Every Saturday. What do you think the streams are for?
Yeah, that's how we warm up for the pre-stream. That's how we get enough money to keep the internet running.
Crazy Cat, Pandora, no offense, but are you British? No. Not in the slightest.
No,
Not
she's
at all.
Australian.
No, oh God, no.
I like how people call Dolan British. Back when I first started, everybody kept saying, bring the British guy back. We love the British guy. He's our favorite. I'm like, you don't even know his fucking ethnicity, you cunts.
Medium loser. Pandora, have you ever broken a bone? Nope, my bones are made of steel.
And I haven't either because I'm a good strategist.
Pandora, what is Hellbent's favorite thing besides Doom? Me.
Yep. Nah, I'd say you rank above Doom.
Yeah!
Like, if I had to choose in a world without Doom or Pandora, I'd choose Pandora.
Pandora, are you hiring? Yes.
Yep, you can be her street hooker for free.
But wait, Pandora, your accent really comes out when you get drunk. Yeah, I normally try to hide it, but what can I do?
And they call me a faker. That's her true accent right there. You heard it, folks.
Pandora, have you and Hellbent ever gotten into trouble with the law? Uh, I I have, yes.
I've had some close calls, but I've managed to avoid it every single time by simply being a very skillful person in conversation. You know, smooth talking cops doesn't work. What really works with cops, especially if they don't have especially if they're not particularly looking for you, is to show them absolute respect. It won't.
Super Libro asked, "Are you two married?" Soon to be.
Yep, it's gonna happen.
Pandora made of steel. Huh? She's a robot.
She is a robot. At this point, I think I could only ever love a
Pandora, you're
robot.
not short. I'm 4'9" and is going into 8th grade. Let's trade heights. Pandora, would you volunteer to become a robot if Hellbent becomes immortal in exchange? I'm already a robot. Pandora, got any advice for being known on YouTube? Nope. I'm only known because of Hellbent.
Make
It's
friends.
not about... Yeah, make friends.
Make friends and make weekly content. Don't give up. If you give up and
Rock
just
film. Pandora, when can I die? Feel free.
let me put it this
Don't
way.
let me hold you back.
In Pandora's defense, I didn't get big on YouTube till I did like 2 years worth of like nearly weekly uploads, if not more. And then after I did that, I got the Dolan job by constantly putting out applications. And after
Hold
getting
on.
the Dolan job,
Venom Sauce. If you don't get your question answered after 3 times, it's going to be considered as spam. Ask a different question, love. It's not hard. It's really easy.
yeah, well, we would love to answer every single question. A lot of them either are repeats or just aren't quite worth answering.
Enclave General. Pandora, if you could change one thing about Hellbent, what would it be?
Damn, my bike's broken. I hear the engine doing something weird.
Pandora, are we going to see content on your YouTube channel sometimes? Yes, actually, very soon. I am going to be doing a fan art appreciation, and it's going to have every fan art that's ever been drawn for me and posted on Twitter. So, draw your fan art. Be in my very first YouTube video.
Yep, if you really want that attention, then notice me senpai goodness. The best possible way to get it is to pick up a pen and do some work.
Pandora, would you ever take $1 million, but every dollar spent you'd ruin someone's life? Nope, never. I'd be broke. Pandora versus, how often do you change Hellbent nappies? Too often.
Yeah, I jizz them pretty hard.
Will you guys ever do any kind of merchandise? Probably not. I don't know.
I might in the future, but that's probably like post 100K and all that other stuff.
Pandora, what is your favorite song to sing when you were bored? I normally sing my own lyrics to practice. I'm not a good singer. I can't sing. But I do like being able to perform my own music, songs, stuff. I was wondering, Miss Pandora, how did you meet Mr. Hellbent? Flora Monzano. Magic Portal.
Yep, magic portal.
Batista, Pandora, thank you guys so much for... Oops, hold on, scroll up. Pandora, thank you guys so much for being my inspiration for YouTube. I love you guys. We love you too. You're awesome.
I love you anally.
I love you vaginally.
Yes.
If you don't have a vagina, too bad I'm making...
Yeah, we
Pandora,
can sort that out.
What do you think Hellbent's future is? Highway to Hell or... it doesn't matter, so long as I'm with him.
Yep. I don't care where the fuck I go as long as I got her with me.
Hellbent, would you and... Pandora, will you and Hellbent make a sex tape? Maybe.
Who knows? There may already be one.
We're into some weird shit.
Yeah. I mean, you call it weird.
Pandora
I
and
think it's
Hellbent,
great.
what PC are you guys using?
What?
What PC are we using?
Oh, GTX 1080 i7 6700K CPU, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 memory clocked at, I believe, 34,000 hertz, or 28. No, it's 28.
Crazy Carrot. What are you a demon like Hellbent? Yes. Pandora, would you rather let a bull loose in a glass museum or set a firework factory on fire? Set a firework factory on fire, that way the only thing that actually gets destroyed is possibly the building and just the expenses in fireworks. Normally museums contain things that are meant to be preserved, where fireworks can just be remade.
Yeah, I
So
gotta
long
agree
as
with
no one
that.
gets hurt. If you add lives in danger, then that changes everything.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a Mario time. Pandora's Hellbent fat. Totally. He's like so fat, like he's stuck on the couch. We had to dislodge the roof and use a crane just so that we could go shopping.
Yeah, that's why Pandora's into me. She's a chubby chaser.
Pandora and Hellbent, when are you guys doing a face reveal? Whenever the fuck we want. Probably later now since you're asking.
Yep.
What species is Pandora? What are you, a species? I'm normal? Ugh!
You're so normal. So normal. We're both normal. We're normal people.
Oh, yeah.
Pandora, do either of you play Smite, League, or anything along those lines? Yes!
Maybe we should do a Paragon stream. I don't know. Like, I played Smite. There's a video of that on the channel. Ah, fuck. We've played a little bit of League.
Stop, Pandora, does Hellbent have a beer belly? No.
Nope.
He's actually rather fit.
Knee muscles.
Yep. 30 minutes on the treadmill every day, and I get in weightlifting when I can.
Hellbent, due to your awesome voice, can you please say Daddy likes?
Daddy likes.
Oh, God. I don't like it. Hellbent, what is Pandora's favorite thing besides you?
Food.
Have you met Dolan in real life? No.
Nope. I mean, internet counts. I mean,
Kaden
the internet is
Raspberry.
real life, mind you.
Pandora, why is your voice so sexy? It's not. You're just deranged and find the weird things attractive.
I disagree. I believe it's probably the sexiest voice ever.
Pandora, have you watched the grapefruit tick?
Next to mine, anyways.
Ah!
Oh my
Pandora,
god,
you've
I
been
suck at
drinking
this.
Red Bull earlier. Is that why you're hyper right now? Nope.
Full belly.
I just had a really good day. Is that illegal? Am I not allowed to be happy?
It depends on the location. Being gay is illegal in some places. You know, I overthink these rooftop stages. That's why I keep dying in them.
Pandora,
Oh,
where would
fuck!
you be in life without Hellbent? Sorry if this is too personal. I probably would have attempted suicide a few more times. So I
Aw.
don't know.
Well, good timing on both of our parts then. I'd have kept on trucking, but I would have been a much
Psychotic
angrier
sex
person.
machine. The internet should be taken seriously because reasons. You're absolutely right. Every single thing you hear on the internet is 100% truth, and it should be taken with the utmost respect and to heart. Pandora, can I friend Hellbent on PS4? I mean, sure you can, but he might not friend you back.
Yeah, you're not getting shit out
I
of
mean,
that.
do you
That's
feel
empty
like
well.
wasting your time? Pandora, Hellbent, what drugs have you done? Cocaine.
Pot, alcohol, and tobacco. I'd say pot's the least troublesome of all those.
Hashtag pray for Pandora. Okay.
Hallucinating chemical zone. There's cars raining from the sky. This is pretty rad. I'm glad I made it this far.
Zombies. So if you're pretty fit, does that mean you do diets or are you fine without them? Me personally, my metabolism is so goddamn high, I can never weigh more than fucking, I think, 148, or is it 248? God damn it, now I need a check. I'm self-conscious.
If I don't work out every day, I get a little bit of chubby going. Oh my god, I just got clobbered. This level's fucking apeshit crazy. Oh, I still got some jetpack boost left, though. Interesting, that carries over.
My name. Pandora, could you tell Hellbent to send me to hell? I'll send you to hell, love. It's funny, everyone thinks Hellbent's Wes. I'm the scary one.
That's why I like her.
My niceness is a facade. Oh! Llama Grump. Both of you do impressions of Dolan. I'm Danger Dolan!
Danger Dolan. I'm in the Beatles. I'll suck your cock for
Jacob Smart,
$5.
is Moji adopted or actually yours? Adopted.
No, I pushed her out of my vagina.
Trap Hazard, Hellbent, can I find you on GameCube? Yep.
Can I what?
He wants to add you on GameCube.
Yeah, go ahead and add me on GameCube. My username is meatspin.com. Make sure to type that into Google. You can also add Pandora under lemonparty.org.
Oh boy. Jody Vires, have you played Twisted Metal?
Yep.
Yes. Enclave General, Pandora, you Trace's sister. No. Joe Butter, would you play Dragon Ball Xenoverse? I will. I'm pretty sure Hellbent will if I do.
Oh yeah, I'll play it anyways. I've always wanted to pick that up. It looks fun.
Caden Raspberry, I hope Pandora calls me love.
Nope, that's just for me.
No, you got other names, don't worry.
If you call other people love, I'm going to start calling other people sugar.
But it's not the same.
It drilled to me, damn it!
But that's not fair. You can't take a method of my accent and just be like, my link, that, no.
Yep, I'm colonizing your accent.
Fine. Fine.
Indeed. Thank you, sugar.
No, fuck yourself.
Maybe I will. I'll
SJ
think about
Junk
I'll
Note,
think about
can
you
I kiss
as I
you, Pandora? You can kiss my ass.
I'll think about you as I fuck myself. Love.
Fidget Daddy, what's the gayest thing you've done? I have sexed with another female. I think that's as gay as it gets.
Do you
And
want
by
an
sex,
honest answer?
I mean, like, I had sex with another female. Pandora, would you kill Hellbent for $1 million? No. I'd kill myself before I'd ever lay a hand on him.
Aw. Ditto. Actually, I
Pandora,
killed
do
the
you have
person
any
who tried to
nicknames
give me the
for
gun.
Hellbent?
I'd go after them first. Fuck yeah, I got a revolver. Oh shit, a rifle?
Junk known. Yes, you are visible in chat. Pugs for life. Are you good at drawing? Yes. Lola Noah, are you guys dating? He's my fiance.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite Overwatch character? Roadhog.
Junkrat.
I'm Danger Dolan, and I'm here to blow your mind with the truth. What guns do you guys have? Too many. Pandora, how do
AR-15.
you deal with ignorant assholes? Ignore them. Take them right out of my life.
AR-15, SR-25, Auto 5, Mossberg 500, Smith & Wesson 44.
Audrey rocks. Yeah, do an impression of each other.
What? Hi, I'm Pandora. Freshen your drink, Governor.
You're such a faggot.
I am a tremendous faggot. Don't you forget it.
And what did he do with pizza proposal? Actually, I proposed to him. Funny enough.
Yep. Just in case you're wondering who wears the pants in this relationship.
Junk known. Pandora is Dolan confirmed. Yep. Don't you know I'm his twin sister? Dolan is actually my twin brother.
Dang
Only
it,
he's
Dolan.
Australian and I'm British. But no, it's totally legit.
Too legit to shit.
Can I make a comic of you guys? Yeah, sure. Post it on Twitter. It'll get retweeted.
Absolutely.
What age do you consider too young to be friends with? If you're 17... Actually, no. If you're fucking 19 or younger, the only way I'm gonna be your friend is if you can prove to me that you're intellectually superior.
Yeah. Like, for instance, with Moji, she's an obscenely talented artist, so she outclasses me in every way in that regard, so I have immense respect for her that I would not have otherwise.
I'm hellbent. I'm here to learn you suspiciously true facts that I didn't just make up.
Yeah.
There.
Ah, this game's getting hard. I like it.
Pandora, all the subs invited to the wedding. No.
Honestly, I'm thinking private ceremony.
If you're invited, you'll get a letter in the mail.
Yep.
Chalky, I just sneezed and punched myself. I'm a new kind of special. You're the special kind of stupid, huh?
Yeah.
I fucking love that I posted that and so many people were confused, wondering if something was wrong.
That's a classic one.
Pandora, I respect you as a man. Well, thank you. I respect you as a woman.
Woo. Fuck! Aye. At least I got to mission 10 this time, but, yeah, this is putting my skills to the test.
I just like when you kick them. It's like that Sparta kick.
Yeah, I need to use the kick more often. It really does get him off you. And sends him into shit. Just need to get him near the edge. Oh!
I can't do a Pringle impression.
I can't do a Pringle impression without being, like, horribly racist, so I'm just gonna admit. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like there's certain mannerisms.
Steele, I remember you.
There's certain mannerisms you try to impersonate that.
There's your shout out, you faggot.
Yeah.
Can I fuck you, Pandora? Lol, JK, I'm kidding. No trigger, please. No, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, please. Helly, no, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. You cocksucking motherfucker. How dare you? How bloody dare...
I just crashed like 3 fucking times in a row.
Oh, I actually identify as an attack helicopter. Good for you.
That's not an old joke at all.
Enderlight. Can I be with you at Starbucks? Are you gonna buy me a coffee?
Yeah, I'll be right there at your local Starbucks. Meet me there at 7 p.m.
Brian Gracia, do you guys collect anything? I actually collect different variants of Mountain Dew cans. Unopened, that is. I have quite a collection. Selex babe. Pandora, sorry if this sounds cheesy, but you and Hellbent are such a cute couple. Oh, thank you.
That's sweet.
He's actually just my slave, but thank you for assuming.
Yeah. She's got the...
Pandora, can you do a Pandora impression? My mommy says I'm as special than you are. Did I do good? I
you
tried
did
my
good.
best.
You're a good girl.
I'm a good girl.
Here comes a special girl.
Ah, my sense of humor is taking me straight to hell.
Yay, hell. Oh, they're tasering me.
Pandora, what is the most infuriating game you've ever played? Fuck, I have an answer. It's like harder than fucking Dark Souls. I fucking hate it. But I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry. Does Hellbent like to be spanked? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Pandora, you got a nice harem going. I have a nice cult following going, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, anybody that she tried to share me with's going down. Sorry. Yeah. Get away. Oh, fuck.
Pandora, if you could tell the future, what would you do? Ignore it, because the future is only revealed to you from knowing it, therefore making you cause it to happen.
I'd prove somebody that I could tell the future, then give them completely bad information all the way through. That'd be funny.
Calderon. Pandora, may I ask how can I have a girlfriend like you? Well, first you have to find a girl that has legitimately been through hell and became a spiteful little bitch, ended up hurting a lot of people, and then decided on her own that she didn't like being this way, wanted to change, and spends every single living day trying to be a better person than who she was the day before. Then you have to get her to like you.
I suggest going to the docks and sucking lots of sailor cock. It may not help you get liked, but at least you'll make some new friends.
Pandora, what is your favorite dirty word that wasn't meant to be dirty? Mine is moist. Mine is... Actually, hold on. Let me think about this one.
I think mine's tit, because it's originally meant for birds. The spotted brown tit.
I think mine is just computer.
Ooh.
You'll know what I'm talking about eventually.
Yeah.
Pandora, why do you try to hide your accent? Because I am a self-hating... retard. I don't know.
That's a nice way to describe yourself.
I'm sorry, I don't like myself. No. It's funny, everyone here is gonna think it's an act when I really am like a self-loathing, self-hating.
I think
bitch.
everybody's self-hating to a degree. Just depends on how deeply you dive into it.
Pandora, how tall are you? 3 feet.
I'm tall enough to lift up most people while fucking them in the ass. I can tell you that much.
I know from experience.
Yep. Bow.
Samo Abdallah. Pandora, I love your voice. God bless you and have a great day. May the wisdom of the ancients be with you. Thank you. God bless.
The ancients weren't that smart. Hate to break it to you, but most of those people were illiterate. And if they weren't illiterate, they had some kind of form of syphilis or something. My face itches.
Pandora, what do you want your opening to be if you ever get to voice videos for Planet Dolan? I would talk to Dolan about it first. before I make any kind of assumptions. Trap hazard, Pandora, I'm in love with food. You're a kindred spirit. And I spot a metal neck.
Woo! That guy
Pandora,
killed
whose voice
himself.
is deeper, Markiplier's voice or Hellbent's voice? Hellbent's.
I can go as deep as you want, baby.
Have you or Hellbent ever been on the deep web? Yes, I have at least.
Yep. Not as
Pandora,
scary
how
as they
strong
say.
is Pandora? How strong is Hellbent? Um, I'd say above average in strength, definitely.
I can choke slam like 20 babies.
He's the kind of guy that can just grab you in the shoulder and intimidate you to walk out of the room. Let's just put it in that terms.
I can get people to leave without actually having to throw them around.
Kate and Raspberry, Pandora, will you marry me? I don't know. I'm not into polygamy.
No, please marry her. I would love to murder somebody over this. I can't do polygamy either. That never works out. I've never heard of a successful polygamous relationship that didn't have some kind of like.
Hibiscus Moon, I am actually 4'7". I just said 3 feet because I don't feel like repeating myself constantly.
Yeah, you know, after a certain point, it's fun to just make up bullshit answers.
Wait, what did I say? I'm 5'7". Did I say 4 foot? I'm 5'7".
No, you said
God
5.
damn. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. No, I said 4'7". I meant 5'7". I am 5 feet and 7 inches. Lola now, who cries more, Pandora, Hellbent? It depends. Albino Inkling! You fucking legend! $4.
Thank you, Albino.
Hey, Hellbent and Pandora, Albino here. What's one thing you would never do unless it was absolutely necessary? Kill myself.
Let's see.
I mean, if it meant that Hellbent could live the rest of his life happy and didn't have to bother with anything, then I'd do it in a heartbeat.
I got
But
killed out of being distracted.
What about you?
Oh, I was thinking it over, then I died. So I guess think.
Give him a real answer. He paid money to ask this.
Okay,
Fucking asshat.
let me think.
Pause the game and think. Give this man an honest answer.
I'd say launch nuclear missiles. Like if I was behind the button and the radar was booping off like we were being attacked, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Glutton for punishment, Casey Meek. If Pandora and me were going to die, who would you save?
I mean, that's obvious. I'd say Pandora. Sorry, you're dead.
Pandora, are you superstitious in any way? It depends.
I used to be, but I kind of dropped it after all my superstitions backfired.
Pugs for life. Who's older, Hellbent or Pandora? I'm 24. Guess. Banks it. However you say your godforsaken fucking name. Get a real name, you scrub!
Emma Dan, yeah, I got a big fat cock for your filthy
Good job
fucking
with the
mouth.
surgery, Hibiscus. I'm glad you made it.
Oh, congratulations. I'm glad your surgery went well. That's a scary thing to go under, even if it's outpatient.
Someone donated, damn it. How the fuck do I shove my liver in this stream, Pandora? Well, being that I said that I needed an eye and Hellbent needs a stomach, we don't need your liver, so we're not taking donations for
I guess
that.
we could cook it for lunch.
Ugh. Sorry, I prefer boiled. Bloody raw.
That's a good game. Any more questions? I'm about ready to wrap it up.
Bonnet. Okay, thank you. Got it. I'm probably not gonna remember. Pandora, what's the most scary game you and Hellbent have played? I think at the time, The Suffering. But if I played it now, it wouldn't be. It was good
Yeah.
then.
I guess games are scarier when I was either younger or on more drugs.
Pandora, who is the biggest douche you've ever met, if any? I look in the mirror.
Ooh, burn.
Yeah, I burnt myself. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Biggest douche I've ever seen was a big bottle that I saw on the supermarket shelf. It was like a 32-ounce douche. Somebody needs it. You know, somebody's got to use it. Oh.
Pandora, does Hellbent always drag you to every one of his streams? Actually, I drag him to get him to stream.
Yeah.
Hellbent and Pandora, what scares you? Losing Hellbent.
Losing Pandora or crippling financial insecurity. In that order.
Coffee, Pandora, you monster. Every stream I have headphones on my ears are literally bloody.
Yay, bloody
Well
headphones.
then, regulate your fucking volume then. Ah!
Yeah, you know, there's programs that'll regulate your volume that you're listening to. Really
We are
handy.
not playing Cry of Fear. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God. That's not even scary. That's just an agitating game more than anything else.
Pandora, do you have a nickname in real life? If so, what is
Oh,
it?
fuck yeah, grenade launcher. Thank you. Oh, fuck, there's a grenade launcher in this game.
I don't give myself nicknames. But I'll respond to any nickname that anyone special gives me. But if someone else calls me like a nickname and like I don't know them, I'm not gonna respond.
Yeah, that can be really condescending, can it?
Yeah, it's like this is a special name that someone gave to me that I've known for a while and I don't know you and you're calling me it. I'm not gonna respond. Would you rather live underwater or in space? In space, because I'm hydrophobic.
Space wouldn't be too bad. You get a little zero-G room, all that good stuff. Jumpy Light Bulb asks, what's your favorite carbonated drink? Mine would have to be Cactus Cooler, but that's mainly because I can't get it here. They only sell it regionally.
Right now, my favorite is Sierra Mist Twist, lemon lime.
So what's the difference between that and a regular Sierra Mist? Because I've never had it.
I don't know. It just tastes better.
Fair
in,
answer.
Like, every way.
I can respect that answer.
Pandora, can I call you P Daddy? Sorry, I think that would confuse me with Daddy Pain.
Yeah, Daddy Payne's the only daddy around here.
Did you two ever read any creepypastas? If so, which is your favorite? I've read a lot. I hate all of them.
I like Sonic EXE because it's so stupid. Like, all the video game related ones crack me up because they could all be solved by just getting rid of the video game. But the idiot plane's like, no, I'm gonna put it in again. I'm gonna put in the video game cartridge that bleeds and spews diarrhea and fucking teeth all over the floor. Oh yeah, kick. Rah. I mean, I can shoot people to my side, but then...
Do you ever skip people's questions for having hard names to say? No, I do not.
Nah, then we'll just mispronounce your name. Who cares?
Yeah, I will mispronounce your name before I skip your question. If I skip your question, it's either because I missed it, or I'm just not interested in answering, or I've already answered it too many times. Too many.
Oh, this mission.
Chevy Roll, can I call Pandora Eggplant? Eggplant seems to be the universal nickname for me on Twitter, so sure.
That's fair.
Pandora, can you help me not feel dead inside? Nope! I'm probably the reason you feel dead inside, and if not, do you want me to be? Because I can.
And she's been a good support to me, but I wouldn't ask her to not make you feel dead inside, because she'll make you feel dead on the outside if you cross her too much.
Metal Neck, if you can draw me a really beautiful... you know what? I'm gonna be a bitch about this. I'll call you my friend if you can draw a very sexualized version of my character in your style.
Ooh.
Hell, if you want to make me a fucking necromorph monster, go ahead, so long as it's me.
In fact, please especially do that. Make her,
Oh
make
yeah,
her infect...
make it like a super sexy necromorph variant of myself.
Yeah, then have her eating Hellbent.
And then you will not only be my friend, but you will be my best friend.
And then have her infect Hellbent. That'd be great. I'd enjoy that.
No, in all seriousness, like, I just need to get to know someone. Get to know me personally, draw fan art for me, show me, like, that you're capable of taking time out of your day for me, and that's a really quick way to get my appreciation.
Yeah, if you ever want that attention, if you're ever like, notice me, senpai, notice me, the absolute best ways to draw fan art. A little time and effort can go a long way.
Would you rather roast a marshmallow in front of Moji or eat a potato in front of Diabetic Potato? Roast a marshmallow in front of Moji because I'd actually get a reaction, where Potato would just be like, meh.
Yeah, he doesn't care for his own people. Moji's a complete nationalist.
Pandora plus sexual equals pansexual. What? Oh yeah, that's pretty funny because I'm actually pansexual. Ha! 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 That's funny.
That is funny.
That is actually genuinely, like, interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Nice how life kind of evens things out sometimes.
Yeah. Pandora, what's your favorite creature? The nightmarish, hellish kind.
Yeah.
Pandora, if Hellbent was a zombie, would you kill him? No, I'd just be a necromaniac.
Woo. Yeah.
Hellbent, Pandora, what is the one moment that you wish you could see over again? Oh god, I have a few good moments in video games, but if you're looking for, like, some deep philosophical life thing, like, no, my life is fucking hell.
I just don't care to go back. Like,
Pandora,
if I didn't record it, then eh.
Pandora, who designed your character? Moji, and then, Honey Bits completed it. You can see my completed, official character on my profile. Oh wait, no, I don't have it pinned anymore. It'll be pinned eventually. You can see it in my photos. It's there.
Abuse them stalker skills.
Kirimez what the fuck is pansexual? Pansexual basically means it doesn't matter what gender, what species, what sex. I connect to people on an emotional level. If I can have an emotional attachment with you and have an emotional attachment given in return, I am capable of loving you. And if I'm capable of loving you, I'm willing to fuck you.
Woo!
So basically, it's like a super hyper variant of bi. The only difference is I don't care. I just need that emotional attachment. Pandora, front or back? Both. I don't know.
Good times. All right, we're gonna do one more race, and we're gonna go full on Q&A.
Pandora, what's your favorite dildo shape? The
Hexagonal. Triangular.
Pandora, how clingy are you to Hellbent? More than I should be.
Nah, we can
I'll
we can
actually
do
get
more.
upset if someone tries to separate us.
She can go out to hang out with friends and I'll be wondering, boy, she's not gonna be back forever, I know. So I just like start doing stuff and then she's back in like 30 minutes. I'm like, oh, that's so much quicker than I thought it would be.
Pandora, thoughts on asexuals? Good luck repopulating.
Yep. That's all well and good. You know, the dumbest argument I've heard about sexuality is one person said, you know, if we take all the gays and we put them on an island, then there won't be no more gay people because they can't repopulate. Like, I hate to break it to the guy, but, like, straight people have gay children.
Pandora, would you die if world peace would happen? Probably. I'm chaotic evil.
Now I just find a way to ruin it.
Pandora, do you like eggs? Yes.
Eggs are pretty good.
I'm gonna go cut my wrist and dump them in a bucket of bleach. You do that. Record it. I want to see it.
Yay, more bleach jokes. I wonder who started that bullshit.
I do not condone any self-harm or harm to others.
Now, everything we say is a parody. If you take it seriously, then it's your fault and you should sue yourself.
On a real note, though, like characters and jokes aside, I seriously do not condone in the injury of oneself or another. If you are one of those bastards who believes that the only form of happiness is by hurting yourself or someone else, then I'd rather you hurt yourself. Leave the other people alone.
Yeah, like, I'll talk about how, you know, we can make the world better and everything, but if you really think you need to, like, wipe another type of person off the face of the earth, unless they're, like, an immediate harm to you, as in, like, they are going to kill you, then you're really just a fucking asshole. You're the problem at that point.
I have attempted suicide several times through many different means, and I'm still here miraculously. I honestly, self-harm just isn't worth it. People do it for attention, they're idiots. People do it because they feel horrible about themselves. There's so much more to life. People do it because they feel that there's no other choice. You've got tunnel vision. And to be honest, even if you have tunnel vision, there's a light at every tunnel. You can't just... You just can't give up.
Well, you know,
You can't
the phrase "I have no other choice" is an oxymoron, because there's always the choice of nothing, and there's always the choice of trying. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not that you have no other choice. It's just that you just want to die. You know, you're talking shit.
Basically, all I'm trying to get across is I've been down both roads. I've been in enough holes, and I've seen enough people die to know that it's just not worth it. Hurting yourself, you could miss an opportunity. Your life can be a living hell. And you can just be like, fuck it, I'm done. And you can just X yourself. Sure. But what if around the corner was the very thing in life that was going to make you feel like, wow, I'd go through all of this again because it's worth it?
You know, I can compare
You
it to
don't
something
know.
very, very simple. Once I had a severe case of food poisoning that lasted for an entire week, and I felt the worst I've ever felt in my life. I literally felt like killing myself because it was so bad. It's like, you know what? If I died, this pain would go away and I could just skip through this. Then when I got over the pain, boy, was I happy.
Here's a better example.
Ecstatic.
Here's a better example. I was legitimately broken. I was defeated. I did not want to live anymore. I was suffering with depression constantly, and I thought that I just had to bear with it because of the people that I've hurt, and suicide just wasn't happening. I've shot myself, I've cut myself, I've thrown myself in front of traffic, I've kicked a chair too, I've thrown myself off of tall structures and buildings. And I just wouldn't die. So it's just like, you know what, fuck it. Maybe I'm just meant to suffer. And I just didn't want to take it anymore. And then I'm just laying there miserable. And I normally don't get on Twitch, but I pop it on. Dolan's streaming. And I'm just like, oh, hey, cool. I never watch them. This is like the first time. So, like, I'm just lurking. I have YouTube on. I'm listening to him. And then he's like, who wants to play Star Wars with me? And I'm just like, nah, I'm a fucking pessimist. The actual chances of, like, me getting picked, that'll never happen. The way my life's going, fuck all. And then I start thinking, you know, I just want to die right now. Why not let a little bit of happiness go? So I'm just like, okay, uh, I'd like to play. And then I go back to YouTube and I'm just like, nah, it'll never happen. It's fine. And then all of a sudden he's just like, Pandora, come play with me. And I'm just like, get the fuck out. Like, excuse me? Like, you picked me? Not only was I late to the party, but you picked me. And, like, since then, like, I got to play with him. Afterwards, like, we got to actually just hang out. After that, he was like, you should join the gaming channel. And then I got to meet Pringle. I got to meet Hellbent. I got to meet all of the other beautiful people behind the curtains. I got to learn a new appreciation, and it's just like, I was still miserable, but something great has happened, and then it got better. Me and Hellbent got together, and you should never look towards another person for your happiness. You should never do that. It's not going to work. But if you find someone that you want to make happy, and you do everything to make them happy because them being happy makes you happy, you're doing something right, especially when they want to do the same for you. And afterwards, our relationship just grew and grew, and from went to, I don't mean to bother you, if you're free, I'd like to get to meet you, I'd like to say hey, to, will you marry me?
Yeah.
And even though I hate myself, I've grown to love Hellbent so much that I forget what hating myself feels like. And I may be a miserable, depressive fuck, but anytime I'm around him, he just makes me, knowing that I make him happy, knowing that I positively affect him, makes me feel like it was worth it. I would go through all of the hell that I've endured, all the rapes, all of the abuse, all of the assaults, all of the struggles. I would go through it all again if knowing that this was the outcome. So knowing the future doesn't help anyone because it's normally just a kick in the ass. But killing yourself is worse because you don't know what's around that corner. Your darkest days don't have to your better days don't have to be behind you. There's always hope. There's always a reason. Even if that reason is, let's see how today goes. It's still a reason worth living. Because if you do choose to hurt yourself, then no. You're sealing your fate. You're not going to meet that special someone. You're not going to meet a friend who's willing to understand you. You're not going to accomplish any life goals because you're deciding that you don't want to. The only way you're going to is if you decide to try. And like I said, I can say that I'm happy. I can wear a real smile that's not a mask. And I can cry tears of joy that aren't complete smite and misery. Just because I held on to a milestone. Because I allowed good things to make me happy and hold on just a little longer. Because I listened to words of inspiration that let me hold on just for a little longer. Because I decided that it is worth seeing where it goes. And I just think that you all should feel the same. Because life is legitimately hell and we have to work to put a smile on, but life can be heaven if we just allow it. So let it be. I mean, that's really all I have to say.
Well, let me put it this way. Even if trying all of your best leads nowhere and you die just as miserable as you felt when you wanted to give up, at least you saw it through to the end. You only get one chance. You may as well see it all the way through, even if things are miserable.
Look at it this way. Even if you do make it to the end and you're just as miserable, you'll have a 100% success rate at surviving the worst days of your life. And that's an accomplishment in its own.
Mm-hmm.
So good on ya.
And now we just had an experience right here. I was on this race and I got knocked back down to like 6th place, and I kept trying. I got first place with 2 minutes 35 seconds and 21 milliseconds. The guy next to me got 2 minutes 35 seconds and 38 milliseconds. I could have had an iota of doubt, and that would have pushed me behind just enough to get second. So stop doubting yourself. It can be a very simple answer. It can be a very complex answer, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing.
Like, I know I joke about suicide a lot, and I can laugh about the bad things that happened to me, but that's because, like, I'm in a better place now, and I look back and it's like, to get this, it wasn't that bad. It was worth it. So, yeah, chin up.
Yep, chin up, Buttercup. Come on, let's get on.
Otherwise, how are you supposed to meet your Hellbent or your Pandora? I mean, you're
Or
only going
hell,
to find them if you're alive.
it may not even be another person. You can run into something else.
Yeah, a talent, a hobby, an appreciation for something.
When I started my YouTube channel, I did it for fun. Then I saw Dolan was like putting out applications, so I
The
put out
weird
my
guy,
application.
Hellbent's not good at being deep. Sorry.
Oh, I can get real deep.
Oh, he can get deep.
More
if
ways
that's
than
what you-
one. But if you want to get really deep with it, one time I took 25 Valium and drank 2 bottles of champagne on a New Year's Eve because I thought it would be fun. And it got to the point to where my natural instinct to breathe stopped. And every breath I forced into my lungs was about a quarter of the breath that you actually get. So, not quite enough to live off of. I could tell I was going to die, but I didn't call the ambulance because I didn't want to go to jail. Stupid of me anyways. So what I did, I propped my back up against the wall, and I forced myself to stay awake for about 9 hours. So that was like a 28-hour day, roughly. But I forced myself to stay awake through that period to the point where I could breathe again. And if I fell asleep, I would have surely died. And I'm really glad I put that effort in, and ever since then, I haven't touched any of that junk again. I'm pretty much clean. So sometimes you have to go through a horrific, terrifying fucking shit event that may have nothing deep about it. You just did something stupid. But when you survive something like that, it's a chip on your shoulder. You learn that even if it gets to its very worst point, it's all self-inflicted. It's all your fault. You can still barrel through that and go on and have a better life. And you can avoid making those same mistakes that made your life get to that point to begin with. But that's just my perspective. Oh yeah, drugs aren't a good solution either. If your solution is, I need to smoke pot, I need to get drunk, I need this, I need that to get by through the day, then I'm not telling you to quit cold turkey, but I am telling you that that's a fleeting solution, and you need to find something more tangible within reality to enjoy. Not unlike creating something, being a part of something, finding someone you love. Drugs are a decent temporary solution, and in some cases with antipsychotics or anti-anxiety medication, or maybe just casual, basic use of substances like pot or alcohol or even a cigarette now and again, that can be helpful. But if you're utterly dependent on them to get through the day, then you've caught yourself into something bad, and you're never going to be happy. So don't look for drugs to help you out in that regard, unless it's a doctor giving it to you. And even then, they may not be right.
The only person who's going to be there for you is you. And even if you can't love yourself, allow others to appreciate the things for you. That way you can accept that at least someone else loves you. At least someone else cares. And through that, you can find strength through others. Not dependency, but strength. Strength to be like, maybe I'm not so bad. Maybe I can be better than this.
Well, you know,
and use that.
I don't think I would have gotten to the point to where I met Pandora if I didn't love myself. And that's why I did the YouTube videos for so long that built up a portfolio that I could go get the job through Dolan, work for Dolan for about 1.5 years, and then eventually meet Pandora. If I didn't love myself, I wouldn't have taken all the efforts to make something out of my life to go forward. If you just sit there being miserable, yeah, somebody might fall in your lap, but if Pandora didn't go on that stream that one day, or if I didn't do all this work to get to this point, our paths would have never crossed. So if you're looking for that special someone, completely giving up entirely and waiting for it to happen, you're lowering your chances significantly. You may as well play the lottery.
Anyway.
That's about a good place to end it, huh? Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Q&A time.
I thought that's what we were doing the whole time.
No, I was just having an inspirational or like motivational, whatever they want to consider it. I was just having a open heart moment.
Okay, well, more questions.
It wasn't even from a question. It was just a, like, this is how I feel. Open heart surgery.
Oh, this is a good platform in which to speak. Luke Munich, I'm not saying not to do drugs or depressant classes. I'm saying just don't become dependent on them. By all means, if a good time for you is like slugging back a 40 and smoking a joint, that's probably good for you. But if you have to slug back a 40 and smoke a joint every day, then no, that's unhealthy.
Nope, we don't have pets.
No pets.
Hellbent, would you ever do another Burning Cues vid?
Burning Cues, Burning Questions? Is that
Dolan's Burning Questions.
Oh, the animated stuff. Yeah, all they got to do is give them to me, request it. Tell them that you want more Hellbent and the Burning Questions, and you might get me in there more. Otherwise, I don't push them. I let them make what they want to make.
Pandora, will you ever stop being badass? I'm motherfucking unbreakable.
Sambo Abadala says, Pandora, ever since I was bullied, I've felt that if I tried to help other people, I would feel good
I
about
already read
myself.
that.
Oh, you did? Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right then. Yeah, yeah, help other people. It's a good thing, helping other
Right now I'm
people.
looking for questions, but I am reading the chat.
Helping other people is a good reward. Thanks,
Help-
Jack Explosion. Most of this art isn't mine, but if you see my art, you'll know my style. Most of this is done by Moji.
Susan Thompson, Pandora, you need to leave. Ugh. Ugh. Dubstep Galaxy. Hell, Ben and Pandora, you're cool. Can I hug you? I don't do free hugs. It's
No.
25 per second.
I have bought 100% share in her hug. Whatever, this joke didn't work.
You go, Metal Neck.
Ooh, Razor Dragon 13.
I want it to your best ability.
Razor Dragon 13 asks, which one of us is the dominant one in our relationship?
We take turns, but it's mostly me.
Yeah, I'd say that it's a 50-50 split. She disagrees, so I'm gonna have to say that I need to up my game a bit more.
See, you may be on top, but I'm the one getting you to do what I want.
True. But one can't be fucked without a fucker.
No, that's true.
And I am a fucker. Hibiscus Moon, my arts are on my Twitter, but most of my art's like hard to find. Maybe I'll do a retrospective on my artistic works in the future. Thanks for answering that person's question, Blabba Clay. You know what? Since you're a helpful dude and I like your cartoons, very rare to see claymations out there. You are now a moderator, buddy. Universal Abyss, guys. Hellbent, what's the most awful alcohol you drink? Oh, man, it was this brand of whiskey. I'm trying to remember the name. Kentucky Deluxe, that's it. Kentucky Deluxe is pure fucking gut rot. Yeah, the price is right, but you'd be better off drinking rubbing alcohol. That shit's fucking terrible. I don't recommend it. Like, yeah, I don't have a super strong stomach. I'll fully admit that. I can handle my alcohol, though. So I took like 3 shots of Kentucky Deluxe and I felt like shit for a week. Maybe the person didn't clean the bottle right and they were swigging off of it, but I got a strong feeling it just burnt a hole straight in my stomach. That shit's basically turpentine.
I can handle my alcohol rather well.
Then I am going to get
Philadelphia
you...
Killer? Pandora, do you use the strap on Hellbent then?
I'll plead the 5th. Oh, never mind. There you go. Well, I told you I love her.
Pandora and Hellbent, what is the craziest way you've ever cheated on a test? I've never cheated on a test.
That's not technically cheating, but I randomly filled in all the multiple choice questions and I got 100 after just randomly scribbling in answers. I don't know if that's technically cheating, but I didn't work for it. The OP Gamer, how many bottles of vodka did you drink? One time I drank about 2.5 liters of vodka and I was throwing up blood in the morning. Reaper Gaming X, how hot is Pandora?
Yep.
Scale 1 to 10, fucking 10. She curls up into a little morph ball and I spoon the shit out of her. It's fucking adorable. When she stretches out, I make sure to grab her around the stomach and she curls up again like a roly-poly. It's fucking the cutest fucking shit. Dakota Aslop, I haven't really played any game that's really buggy and has lots of crashes. I mean, Okolos crashed one time, and this one has, like, motorcycle races in it, so I guess you mean this one, but I haven't played anything with like frequent crashes in a while.
Hellbent, what do you think of the Dolan ship? Dolan X Hellbent.
That one cat. Yeah, when I was a kid, I did have a stuffed animal. It was a black cat that I got out of a crane machine. And when my mother left when I was 12, she took that with her. I used to worship that thing.
I love Critical. He's awesome.
He is awesome. Universal Abyss, where do you stand on the subject of pit bulls? I believe
They're dogs.
Yeah, they're dogs. I do believe that if you have one, it should be considered an attack dog. And you should be monitored. And if you're not taking good care of the pit bull, then you should be charged with animal abuse.
But it depends on how you raise them.
That's exactly
You
what I
can
mean.
make a pit bull a complete fucking baby pushover if you raise it that way.
I mean, you can make a fucking polar bear a complete baby pushover, but that doesn't mean it can't, like, rip your shit apart because of how fucking massive and great it is at killing shit.
Well, if that's the case, then a Rottweiler is one of the most dangerous dogs.
Oh, yeah. By all means, I'd say the same applies to Dalmatians. I think if you have a violent breed of dog, that you should be checked on just a bit to make sure you don't just leave it up, chained up in the backyard and whip it all day.
Who wears the pants and who wears the panties? I wear the panties on my head.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, like, pit bulls are a naturally violent breed. All I'm saying is that they are more dangerous because of their physical traits. So, you know, it'd be like me owning a bear and going, "No, the bear's safe. I treat it good." Then it fucking breaks out of its enclosure and eats somebody. And I go, "Well, see, they were taunting my bear." It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. If you got something that fucking dangerous that I mean, it's not under complete control. You know what I mean?
Is that your real voice?
Yeah. If I was faking my voice this long, I'd deserve a fucking Emmy or some shit.
Hendo, what is your favorite stone or gemstone? Crystal? I know, I'm pretty boring.
I like granite. Yeah, Dakota Aslot, this is not Ride to Hell. In fact, the developer's webpage says as much. Poor game. This game's really good, but it gets placed next to an absolute shit game. No, this is basically like Road Rash on steroids.
I consider anything that can be identified as my character fan art. If I cannot identify it as my character, I may not retweet it. I may like it, but I probably won't retweet it unless it's like really good. And I mean like above my own standards of good.
Yeah, man.
It has to be fan art, and then it's like a guaranteed retweet.
Yeah, man. I watch Oni and Psychic Pebbles. In fact, Speedo Sausage drew a rendition of my character that I ought to use as a thumbnail more often. Speedo's a good guy.
Pandora, you sound like a man. It's because I am a man. More of a man than you.
Yeah, I can't date a lady with a tiny petite voice. It drives me insane. Yeah, like I want to listen to that. Ugh.
We both have a Twitter. Hellbent, you fucker. You forgot to put it in the description again.
Yeah, my bad. You can find my Twitter on my video webpage thing. And you can find Pandora's through there. It's pretty easy. I'll link it in the description after I'm done streaming.
Who are the two fucks who dislike this vid?
Oh,
People
there's...
who didn't like this video.
Either they didn't like the video, but there are a couple of people that I've crossed by doing such horrible things as not answering their questions or just not giving them attention.
Pandora's box.
That's up to Pandora.
Soon, actually.
Good.
I love Penny Stocking. I hate how it ended, though, because the motherfucker went and died!
I like Painting and Stocking. Never finished it. And the way that you talk about it, I probably shouldn't.
Nope. Because it wasn't supposed to end like that. They didn't even get, like, a co-director to finish it. They just said, now we're done. Let's not finish it in his name. We're just done.
The Walker says, Hellbent, have you been hit by a car? Yes, one time while I was out biking. I got hit by a car because they ran a stop sign and I didn't think they would. destroyed my bike. I landed on my back on the pavement, hit my head on the ground, and they drove off. And the cop said they'll look for him, but never got a call back. Viscount Carriage, I've considered auditioning for Funimation, but I think I got a pretty sweet gig as it is, so this takes my priority.
Pandora, how low can you go with your voice? And Hellbent, how high can you go? This is about as low as my voice can get.
Unless I'm doing a silly voice, you won't hear my high tones unless Pandora's making me do it.
Do it. Kill him.
No, you gotta do way more than that, baby.
You blew it.
Nope, that's not what I'm asking for.
You're not gonna get what you're asking for if you don't do it.
Aye. That's me trying my hardest.
Pandora, what kind of style of clothes do you like to wear? Hoodie, jeans, graphic tee, fingerless gloves, sneakers.
You being Katatara, how can I become a mod? By asking, you've automatically disqualified yourself.
Somebody wants to get spanked. Is it you?
Sambo and Banala, would you do an Order of Alessia walkthrough? Probably not. I mean, I like the game, but just because I like a game doesn't mean that I'll do a Let's Play of it all the time, you know. We're playing Divinity Original Sin. We're not doing that live. That's just an adventure for us.
Heldora, what would you do if you have unlimited access to monster trucks? Sell them. Get paid. Spend money.
It's just money generated right there. I guess I could, like, take the diesel engines from all of them and use them to power a fucking generator and have infinite electricity, too. Do they come with gasoline? Holy shit, I'd be rich. Like, I got infinite free gas, but you gotta also take away all these monster truck parts.
Actually, Marshall Rice, the real reason I wear fingerless gloves is because my hands have poor circulation and my body is generally cold. So I wear gloves, but allow my fingers free access. And it also helped when I was drawing because I'm a left-handed. So, it would, like, smear my writing and everything. So, like, I would wear gloves so to prevent that. Fun facts! Woo!
Yeah. I'm about ready to end it. Maybe a couple more questions. What do you think?
I can keep going. It's up to you, really.
We'll keep going as long as you want. I may grab a snack. I don't know.
No. If food is on the line, we're ending this.
All right, then I guess we're going to go grab some food, but we'll do a couple more questions.
Pandora, do you like winter or summer? Winter.
Yep, winter.
If you have poor circulation, you should drink it. That will do the absolute opposite.
Yeah, that constricts your blood vessels. That's why all that blood pressure medication says don't drink alcohol, for multiple reasons, but the most important one being that you're drinking medicine, you're drinking something that does something, and you're drinking something that counteracts it. It's not only completely pointless, but potentially harmful in severely crazy ways.
I don't much care for Steven Universe.
I think it's okay, but
I'd probably like it if I watched it.
I think it's okay, but it appeals to a very specific demographic that overhypes its actual quality, not unlike My Little Pony and all these other shows. To where it's like the fandom's like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever made! Nothing has been better than this!
If you were to cosplay, who would you be? Faith from Mirror's Edge, because I have the body and face for it. I could be a really good Faith.
Nah, either Doom...
I used to free run, so, like, I got some experience under my belt.
I suppose either Doom Guy or maybe who's that other character people tell me I look like? Geez, I mean Doom Guy, not entirely, but geez, there's that one and I always forget it. I don't know, maybe Sweet Tooth, maybe.
I want to see you cosplay as Sweet Tooth now.
That'd be pretty fun. I could do that. I mean, except for the fire part, I can do that, but only once.
Well, the original Sweet Tooth, he said it wasn't on fire.
No, he just had a fucking paper bag. He was a bit of a spaz. Harold the Crazy Paper Sack. I know the name of the paper bag. Woo!
Anyway, that about wraps it up.
Yep. I think they should take away your internet if you say the word meme more than 5 times. I think the NSA should just ban you.
People are saying my character's a succubus. I want to know how that started. Keep it going.
I like it.
Fuzzy code, a succubus is a hell whore. Maybe.
If you really want me to stay on for a little bit, I will do it for money. Just kidding.
Donate and we'll stay on longer.
No, that's not, no.
Donate and we'll answer your question.
No, you're literally opening Pandora's box. People will just...
Donate and we will play a video game.
They will kill us through donations.
Donate and you will get a shout out.
Okay, that's just diabolical right there. Now I can see why they're saying you're a succubus.
Oh.
No, on a serious note,
Donate and help it will add you on PSN.
That's horrible.
Donate and I'll give you access to my Facebook account.
Like, half this shit's illegal.
Donate and I won't report you for slander.
That's blackmail.
Donate and I'll stop telling you to donate for shit.
No, I'm hungry. I'm out of here. Everybody say goodbye.
Donate and I'll get you food. Ah!
Are we done here?
Ah!
No, baby. Seriously, are we done?
Ah!
Get back to bed. She thinks I'm joking.
No, I know you're serious. I just love how you think that you're in charge.
Just let me have this.
I'll let you have this one.
Okay, works for me. Bye, everybody. And we're out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.